Congratulations, class of 2012. We have just finished 4 rigorous years. As we begin this new chapter in our lives, we are taking with us not just knowledge learned from books, but from so many other experiences we will always remember. A teacher, a friend, a class, a teammate, a shared joke. All of these experiences have helped to shape who we are, and many of them may prove to shape our future. I personally would not be standing here before you today if it was not from the support of our administrators, staff, and students that make up the Titan experience. Mr. Tibaldi, thank you for putting your confidence and trust in me. Mr. Oberski, thank you for always keeping your door open. To my parents, thank you for being there for me at all times. To Jamie and Jordan Rivet, thank you for keeping me laughing for the past 4 years. And finally, Mr. Colas, thank you for only kicking me out of 1 football game during my entire high school career. Each of us sitting here has had their own personal support system at West, may it be staff, friends, or teammates. But collectively, this support system is the Titan spirit. I feel very privileged to have this opportunity to address my classmates. As we all moved on to the next chapter, the message that I would like to deliver centers around 3 guiding principles that I have used as means for achievement and accomplishment. These are 3 simple principles that I encourage you to keep with you and take for the rest of your lives. First and foremost, the concept as hard work as a vehicle to achieve results. Secondly, a respect and appreciation for mistakes and failure. And thirdly, a simple term that is perhaps one of the most difficult and elusive character attributes one can possess: be kind to others. Hard work is the key to success. Getting up, showing up, and doing what you need to do when you need to do it. This sounds simple, but it's not. We all know, especially as seniors, that there will always be something that will be a little more fun, an easy way out, a shortcut. There's no shortcut to success. Few goals will be reached without a serious and meaningful effort put forth. Just do it. Although Nike used this term for athletic endeavors, it is entirely appropriate for any aspect of life requiring an effort to achieve a result. Each one of you has the ability to make a difference. Each one of you has the responsibility to make a difference. So cast your doubts aside, take a stand, and believe in yourself. Believe that you, each one of you individually, can change the world. Don't be afraid, don't be lazy, and don't wait for someone else to do it. To quote Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in the world. The media reports on the current global economic crisis that is causing extreme turmoil across the globe. This will soon be the responsibility of future generations, our responsibility. To many, this sounds like a great reason to give up and do nothing. Personally, I see this as a great challenge. We are Americans for who over 2 centuries have overcome a long list of barriers and speed bumps that have threatened our existence and way of life. I don't know if I have any of the answers right now. In fact, I'm sure I don't. But I do know that I want to be part of the solution. And I believe that you, individually or collectively, can be part of the solution as well. The first step is to get up, show up, and do what you need to do when you need to do it. As Johnny Cade said it best, remember to always stay golden, pony boy, stay golden. Secondly, history has shown us time and time again, at the core of every success story is a long, long list of failed attempts and mistakes. Although success feels good, failure is as much a part of the human condition as success. It can usually be a much greater learning experience. I made my fair share of mistakes at my time at West, and most of these resulted in lessons that could never be drawn from a textbook. One of these mistakes occurred earlier this year. I made a promise to be a leader, president of our class and governor of our student senate. On one occasion, I made a bad decision, the wrong choice. In the following days, and to this day, I was embarrassed by this decision. What I learned was that being embarrassed was not quite enough. I had to own my mistake and accept responsibility in order to learn from it. What I learned from that experience resulted in a vow to never make the same mistake again. Now, I realize that a mistake is an opportunity, a way to figure out that something does not work. Sometimes, the only way to find out what you don't know is to jump in and see what happens. The more you fail, the more you learn. It's not as tough as it sounds. All of us make mistakes of one form or another in our lifetime. It's what you do after the mistake, how you respond to the event that shapes your character and paves the road for future success. So the next time you make a mistake, pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and start over with a broader knowledge and a greater confidence. Remember that it is better to fail and move forward than to stand tall and proud in one spot and never grow. We need to embrace our mistakes and even celebrate them in order to excel. Not many things happen the way you planned them. In fact, most success is found after trying and failing many times over. So I leave you with the challenge to accept your mistakes and failures, learn from them, and at every opportunity, turn them into positives. There's an old wise quote that says, "The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good." As we all move forward in our lives, it is important to remember that no matter what, we should always strive to have kindness as a foundation for all of our actions. For anyone who has goals or objectives, the clearest path to achieving those goals are through kindness. There is no greater achievement than being kind to all types of people, all of the time. At the core of kindness is a respect for others that will make this planet a better place to live. Like the other two principles I've mentioned, being kind sounds simple, but actually can be very difficult. It requires a keen awareness of everything around you, and empathy and understanding of others who are not part of your world. Several of my high school experiences were particularly rewarding, not because they entail special brain power or physical acts of strength or stamina, but because they were entirely about simple acts of kindness. My volunteer work with the Special Olympics and my work with the residents at the Grand Traverse Pavilions were some of the most rewarding and empowering activities I have ever experienced. During my junior year, I made a commitment to visit the residents at the Grand Traverse Pavilions Assisted Living Center. I thought I was going to help the residents there, but in so many ways, they helped me. I heard their stories and learned from their experiences. One resident even called me her adopted grandson. It was so humbling, yet so amazing to have formed such a meaningful relationship with someone who is so far outside my usual social circle. I will also never forget some of the friendships that I have formed over the years as a volunteer with the Michigan Special Olympics. One Special Olympian friend recently offered to be the best man in my wedding. Who knows, as life unfolds, if this would ever happen, but how great would that be? Kindness can change your world, our world. I'm so grateful for all the opportunities that I've had here in Traverse City and at Traverse City West Senior High School. What a great community. Each opportunity, each relationship, each shared experience has been a building block for my own Titan spirit. Look around you. Look at us. We are the class of 2012. Today, we march into the world, and the world needs us badly. With courage in the face of our failures, with the power of hard work and determination, and with the certainty that our decisions are the best because they are being guided by kindness, we can change the world. Thank you.